Hello and welcome everyone to this auction video for this lovely Vauxhall Astra on a 16 plate. This one has a near full service history. It's just missing one stamp, which I think is from 2020, probably from the COVID times. So we're calling this one a full service history, as we see quite a lot of vehicles without a stamp in 2020 due to COVID. So yes, it's a lovely car. As I say, 16 plate, it drives really nice and it's a nice low mileage. I think it's about 40 odd thousand miles on this one, and a very clean, tidy car indeed. Just buy this one and chuck it on your forecourt and away you go. So let me take you around it. I've already taken a load of photos inside and out, done all tyre tread depths and close-up photos of the wheels, etc. So let's have a walk around it and we'll see whatever damage we can find. I've already had a good look and I can't really see I can find much at all. Just a bit of dirt here from my road test, but yeah, nothing going on this arch. Alloys are nice and clean as well. And let's go around here. Maybe a very slight scratch there on the bottom of the front valance there, but I'm picking holes here, guys. I really am trying to find anything I can see. A few little chips here on the bonnet, but nothing crazy. Front end here, again just stone chips. No obvious damage that's jumping out at me. Looks very nice and clean and tidy. It's clearly been cared for with an over kind of application of wax here and there. So yeah, it's been looked after. A little scratch there on the top of the roof there, but nothing really much going on here. A tiny scratch going on the door here with a few little marks there. Another one there, your usual supermarket little dings. Not really much wear and tear around the door handles, looking very nice and clean. And another couple of little chips there, but nothing much. A little scratch here on the archway with a couple below it, so a few little scratches there. On from that, all looking nice. The back bumper is looking very nice and clean and tidy. We've got a little scratch down here, just some superficial scratches really on this car. Nothing, no heavy damage. The usual kind of load area scratches, bits and pieces on the back end there, but nothing really jumping out. The back door there looking nice and clean. It's a little bit of bird's muck. Roof's looking nice and good as well, just a bit more bird's muck up there. So coming around to this rear panel here, always looking good. Obviously everything looking very good. A very slight dent here on the arch, but easily rectified by the person that's in the know. And this rear door here is looking good again. A few little chips here on the door, some chips here on the door opening, but always keeping in with the mileage and age, I would say. Nothing really jumping out, and this mirror looking nice and clean as well. Right, let's come around to the back of the vehicle here, have a look in the boot area. And boot comes up, operates fine, supports its weight, always looking good. The load line area here is looking nice and clean, and we have a nice space saver spare there. Looks like it's probably never been used. So yeah, very nice and clean and tidy and presentable. Coming into the back seats here, we got electric windows all round. Door cards are looking good, and back of the seats are looking good here, as well as the back seats. And yeah, the footwell is looking nice and clean as well. I'll start it up in a sec. Sorry, I forgot about starting it up. So let's come around here to the passenger side. Again, all looking nice and good and clean. And then electric tinted windows, and those back seats looking nice and clean, along with the footwells. Back of the seats, a little bit of mud here, but yeah, just needs a little wipe down. And coming around to the front passenger side, again, door opening is nice. All the door cards are nice, buttons are in nice good condition, nice and clean, as is the rest of the interior here. All looking very nice and clean and presentable. Loads of service history, full service history we're calling it. Let's go around to the driver's side, and again, door opens no problem at all. Door card in nice clean condition, as are all the controls on the door there as well. And coming around to the driver's seat, always looking good. no real heavy signs of wear and tear. And right, let's start it up. So the only fault I have been able to find with this vehicle, this is the reason why I left it not started as well, is the screen. So let me start it up. So we've got no fault codes, by the way, but anyway, back to the screen. It flashes away for a bit and then eventually it does actually stop and start functioning normally. It did after a minute or two anyway. Coming over to the dash here, let me turn all the lights off. There we go, and turn the automatic off. So there we go. So we've got no warning lights and a mileage of, super low mileage actually, of 38,491 miles. And yeah, this is still flashing at the moment, but I'm pretty sure this will stop at some point. We've got aircon, that seems to work. Haven't really tested it much. There we go, look, it stops already. There we go. Maybe it's something to do with changing those settings there onto the aircon. I don't know. But yeah, we have got this little bit of a run and tear on the screen once it stops flashing. The aircon is pumping out cold air. So I'm going to switch that off. We've got all of these bits and pieces here. Sorry, all the booklets are sliding up and down the seat. So we've got all the booklets and pamphlets. We've got some invoices there. We've got locking wheel nut and the wallet. And we have 2 Vauxhall keys, which both seem to work, which is good to see. We'll just take it through that startup again. As you can see, screen's okay. And again there, look, it's just staying on. So I don't know, it's just that initial startup that infotainment screen starts flashing. And again, we got no warning lights, handbrakes off, so all looking good there. So let's have a look in the service book. Let's go through this, get it up to the start here. So we've got a stamp here in 2017. Another stamp in 2018-19, and as I say, it's missing the one from 2020, which would have been from COVID and lockdown. Lots and lots of people didn't get their car serviced that year, so we continue to call this a full service history, because 19, 20 COVID, 21 we got a stamp there, 22 and 23, so that is a full service history. We've got some invoices there which when it was serviced with us in 2019 and 2017. I've taken photos of all this lot, so if you want to study it in more in-depth detail, please do jump over to the auction listing with the photos. And this screen appears to be working fine. Obviously it's not 100% there. It's that's just what you get when you're entering the details. We can chuck a recent in there, whatever, Cribs Causeway, and go, and let's have a look.
Turn left after 50 yards.
So yeah, that all appears to be good. And radio, all looks okay. What else have we got on here? Phones. So you can still use it as you would normally, you know. It's just obviously the colouring there, etc., is not 100%. So please be aware that there is a slight fault there with that screen. And we've also got that turn-by-turn instruction on the dash, which is a really nice touch. So anyway, let's go have a look under the bonnet. I've already taken photos under here, and already now it's in pretty much spotless condition. So not much of a clean-up job for anyone who does buy this one. So let's have a look. As I say, nice and clean. No nasty knots or rattles. It's clearly been done recently, so I'll be quiet and let you have a little look and listen. And there we have it. There we go, guys. A rather nice, very low mileage, full service history, 16 plate Vauxhall Astra. Thank you for watching and happy bidding.